your car with cheat code.
Yeah. Nah, I had got a new phone. Now it's a little better.
Oh, okay.
As far as on my end. We was running.
13. You ready?
So
All right, first and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Kakwadash.
Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS from rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the whole elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp coming with another afternoon lesson. All right, dealing with various topics. All right, and centering around enduring to the end. Okay, because we're in pretty much the home stretch of prophecy. Okay, we in the time that's leading up to the physical return. All right, of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and she's going to come back. All right, as a deliverer and as a conqueror in righteousness. Okay, and there's going to be events that play out in the earth that we're going to have to endure, okay, to be delivered. You see? And that's why we're in the time now where we should be pushing sound doctrine, pushing faith, okay? Not dealing with gray areas, but being built on the foundation of Yahweh Shai, okay? Let's get that.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 13.
Yep.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Yeah, so endurance. We in the time of endurance. You know, you got to endure on your day to day. We're going to have to endure during the time of chaos, okay, to make it to that salvation. And it's going to be through faith. Our decision making has to be based solely on faith, on the fact that He is. Okay? Gimmicks is not going to help us endure. Okay? It's going to be it's gonna take unmovable faith, and it's faith in what? The sound doctrine, man. You got it, bro.
And then, like you said, we have to make decisions based on our faith.
Mm-hmm.
The times we coming into, it's going to be the most important decisions of our lives. You know, of everybody. When I speak about that, it's everybody. You know, because this is a life and death matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether you're on the side of the Lord or not. So it's going to be the most important decision that you ever make in your entire lifetime. Because there's been a time that's been prophesized and been hyped up since the very beginning.
And this is a time of this life or death, and then also like with our rank going into the kingdom,
God.
because eventually all Israel will be saved. But see, the rank that we are rewarded at this time, that's gonna be incorruptible. Like that's gonna be unchanging.
All right.
You know, like you get that in Matthew 5:17. Hey, we wanna have the highest rank for eternity. This the only chance to get it.
Come
Like if you miss out, like you gonna be good as an Israelite, but you'll just be on that bottom tier of the holy people, that royal people. you know, as a man, you should want your house to be the greatest it can be. Go ahead.
This Matthew chapter 5, verse 17.
Yep,
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or
yep,
the prophets.
yep. So Yahweh Shai, contrary to Christian doctrine, all right, he didn't come to destroy the law. Go ahead.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. There's still prophecy that hasn't been fulfilled. He fulfilled a lot during his first coming. Okay, but there's still more to be fulfilled. Go ahead.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Yeah. So really, he said the law or the prophets. Yahweh Shai didn't come to do away with things that have to be done, played out in the Old Testament, because that's where you find the law and the book of the prophets. So Yahweh Shai didn't come, all right, and do away, because Christianity, all right, just believe that now it's all about the New Testament. No, the New Testament, okay, is pretty much the continuation of the Old Testament, man. Okay, it just deal with things that happened in history, people being scattered, people being Hellenized, and Greek culture, the effect Greek culture had. Okay, it's from their perspective, but it's a continuation of the Old Testament, man. And there's things Isaiah 63:1 ain't happened yet. Okay, Isaiah 47 that hasn't happened yet, man. Okay, go ahead.
And then that's where you find the beginning too, because
Yep, yep.
you people that say the Old Testament done away with, but that's saying like you the beginning and everything from the Old Testament is all done away with too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that the Lord established from the beginning, you saying that that's all done away with,
Yep, yep.
but they still quoting a lot of the things from the beginning in the New Testament.
Mm-hmm.
So how would it be done away with?
Yeah.
Verse 18, for verily I say unto you, to heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law
Yeah.
till all be fulfilled.
Yeah. So the law still stands, but we don't suffer the consequence of the law. But there's still a standard according to the law that we're required to keep, to the best of our ability. Okay? Go ahead.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep, he shall be called the least of a lower rank. You see? Like, because that goes into pretty much a mindset. Like, if your mindset is not towards the standard, because it comes to a point to where as we, believe and we start, we repent and we start to believe, we mature to the point where we thirst for righteousness. You see? We want to see the law, statutes, commandment executed in the earth. Okay? But if you have the mindset that those things don't matter, the law done away with, or you're a non-believer, you're not concerned, guess what? And even if you, okay, know that you're an Israelite, all right, but then you don't have the faith to continue until the end, you're still going to be of those least, which everybody going to be good, But
Yeah.
hey, as a man, I don't know how you would not want the top rank that you can have under your house shot, man, as an Israelite man. I say, you know, hey, openly, man, like every man should feel like that. Like you should want your house to be the greatest it can be, but it comes through the suffering now, so we can reign with. Is that Second Timothy 2:12? It was some more left on there. Okay, finish that. Then get that Second Timothy 2:12.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Woo, do and teach them, the same shall be called great. Okay, because we teaching our people righteousness. We're not beating them over the head with the law, but we telling them to stop chasing idols, stop worshiping idols. Okay, we telling them the pagan that we expose the paganism of this society. Okay, we tell them put the shrimp down. Okay, as a man, you can stop getting the line of those things that we can keep perfectly. Okay, you never have to get a line up again.
Right.
You never have to eat shrimp again. Now Esau do shit with the food. He put things in there that we don't know about. Okay, but purposely, we shouldn't we can never not eat pork again purposely, man. So those things that we can do perfectly, man. You see, and we do those things, man, to the best of our ability. Okay, and we teach our people to do likewise. But also we teach Yahweh Shai in the volume of the book. All right, that's 2 Timothy 2
and 12.
Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
Yeah, we suffer, we shall reign with him. We're going to be hated, okay, for the sake of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And everyone that's of this society is against Yahweh Shai. This is the anti-Messiah system. Esau has bred people to be anti-Messiah from birth. Okay? So when we become of Yahweh Shai, all right, what happens? There's a lot of hatred. Because it's a spiritual thing. Spirits jump on people. Okay? And those spirits, all right, that are of this world, they're against Yahweh Shai. Okay? So it's pretty much a suffering that comes with following Yahweh Shai. you know, and it's throughout, you know, it's all around us, especially throughout our day to day. You know, you got it, bro.
If we suffer with him, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
Yep.
If we deny him, he also will deny us.
Yeah, if we're ashamed of Yahweh Shai, you know, the scripture say he's gonna be ashamed of us. You know, that's why we're in the time now where we're gonna have to stand boldly, okay, for Yahweh Shema Shai. And it's gonna be things of this world that don't make sense to everyone else, but we know it's according to the righteousness of the scriptures. Okay, we understand that. No, we're not gonna celebrate that. We're not gonna participate in that. We're not gonna bow down the knee. Okay, take the juice when it come back out, the karagma. Okay, but this world is gonna look at us as something strange. We're gonna be outcasts, man. Okay, multiple, women coming to one man. They gonna look at that as strange. Okay, but guess what? That's gonna be part of the suffering. All right, that's gonna lead to what? Their status, their clout, their glory. Is a glory that comes after the suffering, man. You know, even for men and women. You see, you got it.
It just reminded me too, because a book of remembrance is being written.
Yep.
You know, and all the things, the trials, the tribulations that brothers going through, it's all being written down, recorded. You know,
Yep.
a part of that high rank.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You know, Ezra's, when he seen a vision, he commended those that stood stiffly for the name. So them standing stiffly meant it had to be a record of what they had went through.
Mm-hmm. What's that in I think that's Matthew 20. Let me see. We all got a drink of that cup. This is get Matthew 20 and 20.
This is Matthew chapter 20, verse 20.
Yep.
Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children
Yep.
with her sons, worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him.
Yep. And let you know she was a believer, because she said, what is that? She worshiped him, desiring a certain thing of him. Because even women understood that, because what she's finna ask, she understood that the status, okay, of her, of the men, okay, her kinsmen, directly affected her status and her, her access to things, man.
And future generations.
Yeah. So even the women had a ruling class mentality, man. They was, like you say, they was in order, Go ahead.
And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and the one on thy left, in thy kingdom.
Yeah, so she asked him about some rank. Yeah, she asked about some rank, goddamn. So but let you know she believed in the kingdom, because she's already trying to ask for a position in the kingdom. Let you know she believed.
Right.
So go ahead.
But Yahweh answered and said, Ye know not what ye ask.
Yeah, Yahweh said you had no idea what you want to put your sons through.
You don't know what come with it.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of?
Yep.
And be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with?
You have to drink of that cup, okay, which is a cup of suffering, man. A cup of persecution, a cup of betrayal. Now we gotta go do all that, man.
Being
Disappointed,
ridiculed.
ridiculed, hated without a cause. Like, that's the cup. Abandoned. You see? Done the worst by your own people. The people you help the most do you the worst. Like, all that's a part of the cup that Yahweh Shai had to suffer, man. You gotta understand, like, how Yahweh Shai felt for his own people to come deliver him up to the Edomites, man, to be crucified, man.
The same people he came down for.
Yep. It was niggas that were there in the crowd choosing Barabbas, and niggas still had fish and bread in his mouth from the miracle, man. Niggas at the wedding drinking the wine. Yahweh Shai turned the water into wine. Nigga was there. Nigga was there for the miracles.
Whatever they needed, Yahweh Shai, deliver for them.
Yeah, because like all the people he was healing, like them was somebody, auntie, grandma, uncles, grandfather, daddy, like You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
made your people whole, okay? And they came and snatched them up. But that's part of the cup. And he knew it had to play out like that. Like, we know we gotta be locked in. It gotta play out like that. You really can't be offended. Like, Yahweh Shai had that masculine frame because he knew it had to play out like that. You know? So that's all part of the cup. So when you're experiencing anything of the similitude that what Yahweh Shai went through, that's us drinking that cup, man. Okay, go ahead.
He said, Are ye able to drink of the cup that I should drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said unto him, We are able.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup,
Mm-hmm.
and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give,
Yep.
but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father.
Yeah, the Father already got everything laid out, you know, when it comes to, the order, within the kingdom. You see? And we're fighting, to make our call and election assured with what? Diligence, man. You see? But everybody, pretty much is earning their lot, earning the position in which the Lord has for them, man. Let's get that in um 1 Corinthians 15, I want to say it's 24 maybe.
So 24.
23, yep.
Verse 20, 1 Corinthians 15 and 23. But every man in his own order.
And this is to the kingdom. Every man is going to come in their order, within their lot, within their predestined rank. Go ahead.
Yahushua the first fruits.
Yep.
Afterward, they that are Yahushua's at his coming.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai the first fruit, and they that are, all right, Yahweh Shai is coming. So you have Yahweh Shai, the 144,000, then the rest of the 1/3. Okay, everybody is within their rank. Okay, that's how we're going to enter into the kingdom, man. And these crowns are incorruptible, which means, yeah, you're always going to have that status and position amongst Israel. Ain't no falling off, man. So what we're working for is going to be that permanent, okay, status and rank that we're going to have, all right, in the earth. Okay, what's that? Yeah, something else on
Uh, uh,
let's get that in
Or did you want verse 24 or it was just 23?
just 23.
Okay, come on.
All right, let's get that 1 Corinthians 9 and 24.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain.
Yep, and it's about finishing. Okay, this thing is a marathon. That's why I say they didn't endure, to the end. And when you're running long distance, the main thing is endurance, fatigue. Okay, speed doesn't play a major factor when it comes to a marathon. In this ministry is being marathon minded, because we don't know how the Lord gonna play it out. Go ahead.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Go ahead.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
But we an incorruptible. It says a man striving for the mastery is temperate in all things, which is balance. There's a time to restrain. There's a time to be disciplined. Like there's a time, to unwind. As we are on fire for this word, you do have to take a step back. Reset and get back into it, man. Okay, it's a temperance, not too much. Too much comfort. Okay, not just too much bitter to where you can't function. Okay, it's a balance, man. Yes. Go ahead.
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Yeah, we're moving with a purpose, man. not that one that beateth the air. Okay, you just you just out here. Okay, you know you're an Israelite. All right, you really don't know what you're a part of. You're really not building, towards anything. You're not developing, towards anything. Okay, you just out here. No, man, we are moved with a purpose, man. We are being groomed to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Okay, we are here to extend and expand the brand of righteousness in the earth. Okay, under the banner of Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is what we're here for, man. Our energy should be built towards forwarding Yahweh Bashim Al Shai as much as possible in this flesh, man. Until the names of Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai glorified in the earth, man. Okay, that's what it say that in that's Isaiah 62 and 6. You know.
This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6.
Yep.
I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem,
Yep.
which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Yeah, the Lord put the spirit on men to be watchmen, see what's going on in the earth. Okay, report on those things in the spirit. Warn Israel, whether they hear or forbear, but the elect are going to hear these things and take heed. All right, the elect will be tapped in. Okay, considering what's being said and making the adjustments. Okay, necessary, man. Go ahead.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
Yep, go ahead.
And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Hey, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. You see? What is Jerusalem? Jerusalem is pretty much going to be the headquarters of the righteous rulership in the earth. So until righteousness is glorified in the earth, hey, we're to keep pushing, man. Okay? See, when you're grinding and you're really occupied in the labor, okay? Sometimes you get lost in the labor, then you look up, and it's gonna be one day you're gonna look up, man. The earth is gonna be built, in righteousness, man.
All right, it's gonna be a whole different place.
Yep.
I was just gonna start at verse 1.
Okay.
Read verse 1.
You got it, brother.
Cause like the Lord said, give him no rest, but it's also him doing work too.
Yep.
Verse Isaiah 62 and 1, it says, for Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth.
So the Lord said he will not rest. Hey, Yahweh Shai, because he going to come in and put that war labor in. He coming in and go to war. And Yahweh Shai not going to stop going to war until righteousness is established in the earth. You see, until he done laid down all rulerships. Okay?
All bases are covered. He got us doing our job,
and
he go come and do his job.
Yeah.
He's covering all levels.
Yep. You see? And Yahweh Shai, he's pretty much put us in a position, of victory. He gonna do the major work. He just need us to do, the things, okay, of the teaching. That's why there's a spirit that's dealing heavy with teaching, because that's what is needed of his men right now, is to teach. And once he conquers the earth in righteousness, all right, now we're going to be needed to help rule. You see? So this is what this thing is playing out to, man. This is where everything is leading to, man. And pretty much it's going to be a thing of endurance, because we're finna see some things and go through some things that the earth has never been through. Okay? And we're going to be really unmovable on what we believe. This ain't time to be uncertain about the doctrine, uncertain about what you believe. Going into this time not even knowing the name. Not knowing, fully what's prophecy, man. Okay? So we're here to push sound doctrine for the sake of endurance, man. And anything. Well, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters edified once again. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.